Hello everybody, my name is Sunny Teja and you're watching Teenboy Expert.
This must be love. Boom, clap, sound in my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on and boom.
Today I'm gonna answer that one question that every guy wants to know. How to attract a woman. Now before I get started with what are the 5 things that a girl gets attracted to in a boy, I want to talk about girl's brain versus a boy's brain. There's a video about this concept on YouTube and you might have seen it before, and if you haven't, I have linked it in the description. Just imagine, a boy's brain is made up of small and tiny boxes that are structured, and a girl's brain is made up of small and tiny spheres or balls. And let's consider one box or one sphere is equal to one information. And what happens when you take a bunch of boxes and put them down? They stay where they are. And you take bunch of balls and put them down. They scatter everywhere. And that's exactly the difference between a boy's thinking process and a girl's thinking process. Girls' brains are complex. They kind of interlink the information, unlike the boys. Boys like to keep everything straight and they have only one point to make. Now you might be wondering, why am I even saying all these things? Does it really matter? But boys, get one thing straight in your head. No matter how hard you try to convince yourself in your head, at the end of the day, all a man wants is a beautiful girl. Now before you beat me up in your head for insulting men, hear me out. 80% of the boys are that way. 20% look beyond beauty, and maybe you're one of them. Men are simple. They fall in love instantly because they follow their heart. And women, they are rational beings. They use their brains, unlike us. Girls have so many things that they look for in a boy. It's almost like they have a checklist and it's filled with characteristic traits and qualities. And each and every characteristic trait or quality has its own parameter. So I'll discuss about the top 5 parameters, excluding the parameter of height and beauty. Because we do not have a choice to choose our height, color or race, or even facial features for that matter. First in the list is confidence. This is the single most important characteristic trait that puts all the others to shame. With confidence, you don't just get a girl, but you get everything in this world that you ever wanted. Girls don't like chicken-hearted people. So next time when you talk to someone, be confident and be bold. The second most important parameter is the parameter of intelligence. And by intelligence, I don't mean you need to know who's the 42nd President of the United States of America, but you need to have common sense and know how to deal with things around you. You need to handle situations. The third parameter is grooming and dressing. I wouldn't really go much in detail about dressing and clothing because that would make a complete different episode for itself. But I would say one thing about clothing though. Wear clothes that fit your body well. It shouldn't look as if you purchased your clothes when you were pregnant, which you possibly cannot be because you're a man. Let's talk about grooming. If you look like a Greek god but stink like a pig, nobody is gonna come and sit next to you. Forget about girl, no boy is gonna come and sit next to you unless he's your best friend. Grooming is really important because girls don't like to date cavemen. By this I don't mean that you shouldn't grow a beard, but even if you do, take care of it, maintain it well. Number 4 is parameter of being a gentleman. By that I mean you have to be a nice person. But then most of you people might be thinking, girls like bad boys. Hear me out. You can be Hitler to the whole world, but you'll have to be that Romeo for the Juliet. By the way, since we assume that all girls like this so-called bad boys, they might be just in their beginning stage of teenage life, and 5 years down the line their choices may differ, and all they may need is a perfect gentleman. Fifth parameter is sense of humor. If you have good sense of humor, that indicates that you are vibrant and lively and that you're gonna make everyone around you happy. Who doesn't want to be happy for that matter? I've seen guys who are not rich, who are not handsome, who don't even dress properly, but they've taken hearts just with their sense of humor. There's one thing that I want to add to which didn't make it to the list, and that is talent, or as some people call it, the X factor. You can be a good athlete, you can be a good musician, a great artist, your talent can be anything, but that's what separates you from the rest. This is not a must-have. And you can get a girl without a special talent, but this will definitely get their attention. It makes them feel that you are special. If you have found this video helpful, then please do like, share and comment. And for more content like this, do subscribe to my channel.